Alright, guys, let's get on with shelf number 9 on my horror DVD collection. So here we go. Alright. We got the My Bloody Valentine. This is the original, special edition. One of my favorite slasher killers. My Bloody Valentine, the remake 3D. This one actually comes with both 2D and 3D. And it even has the glasses, which I like. Never bothered upgrading the Blu-rays. I don't know. Maybe someday. But I think they're out of print, too. Even the DVDs are out of print of the original. My name is Bruce. This is a fun Bruce Campbell flick where he plays himself. Let's see. Oops. Alright. My Little Eye. It's okay. Take some of these out. Mr. Jones. Let me throw these over here for now. Get a little more room. Mulberry Street from the After Dark Horror Fest. This is not a zombie film. I don't know why they call it. It's more of a rat infestation turning people into rat monsters. Pretty cool. Bram Stoker's The Mummy was not good at all. Was not impressed. Murder Party. This one's a lot of fun. Put in the wrong spot. Mutilations. I'm surprised this actually got a DVD release, but that's awesome. I'm glad it did. Very low budget. My Amityville Horror. This is a documentary of one of the survivors, supposedly the original family. The Mystery of the Wax Museum. Mondo Macabro's Mystics in Bali. This is a fucked up movie. If you want to see something really weird, watch this movie. The Navy versus the Night Monsters. This was actually a fun one. Killer Plants kind of film. It's like, yeah. Near Dark. This is the old Anchor Bay one. Love Near Dark. Great vampire film. Bootleg of the Necronomicon. Great horror anthology based off H.P. Lovecraft. It's got Jeffrey Combs in it. I wish they got an official release. Needful Things. Needle. I like Needle. Megadon. This is a short anime type kaiju flick. Well worth it. The Neon Dead. I actually like the Neon Dead. Very like popcorny film. Fun. I don't know why I keep saying popcorny, but it is. Never Sleep Again. Documentary on Nightmare on Elm Street. Someday I'll get the Blu-ray. Nazula, the rat monster from Tokyo Shock. Pretty cool flick. The monster kind of reminds me of a thing from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I'm going to say this all wrong. Nihombi. This is the Japanese, it's a trilogy set. It comes with Zombie Self-Defense Force, Attack Girl Swim Team versus the Undead, and Zombie Hunter Rika. Yeah. We have Nightclaws, very low budget werewolf film. It's pretty cool. No, I think this was a werewolf or Sasquatch. I don't remember. I gotta watch it again. Night Feeder, weird killer baby flick. Night Flyer. This one's a lot of fun from Stephen King. If you can find this, buy it. This one's out of print. Night of the Blood Beast, fun black and white film. Night of the Creeps, got signed by a bunch of people in it. I love this movie. If I get the Blu-ray, I'm keeping the DVD because it's all signed. Night of the Dribbler. This is a Code Red. I actually got this cheap used. It's a weird slasher. A guy wearing a basketball head goes around killing people on the basketball team. It's like a comedy slasher. Night of the Lupus. Fun killer rabbit. Of course, Night of the Living Dead. This one is the horror block version. I don't know why I keep it, but I do right now. But I do have Night of the Living Dead. This is the TXX edition. It's got a ton of features to it. So yeah, this is the edition to get of Night of the Living Dead. Then we have Night of the Living Dead. This is the remake from the 90s. Tom Savini did this one. I actually like this. Night of the Living Dorks. It's pretty cheesy. Night of the Tentacle, also known as Heart Attack by Dustin Mills. I actually found this in an FYE, which I was kind of shocked. I like the Night of the Tentacles name version better than Heart Attack, but it's really weird, fun. Night of the Werewolf, fun Spanish type film. Night of the Wild, Killer Dogs. Night Train Murders. Nightbreed, yeah, I gotta upgrade this at some point. I keep putting it off. Nightmares and Dreamscapes. Stephen King's some shorts, pretty good. I think it's a miniseries. The Nightmare Detective. Nightmares in Red, White, and Blue. Great horror documentary. Of course, we have Nightmare Before Christmas. The Nightmare Man. This is actually pretty good from After Dark Horror Fest. Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake. It's shit. The only reason why is because I want to have all of them. The Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp. My wife likes this. I always fall asleep through it. Someday I'm going to finish the whole movie. Night Tales. This is the BET movie with Flava Flav. Yeah, he's the host. Nosferatu, the First Vampire. This is the DVD edition with the music done by Typo Negative. It was not... Typo had no recollection of this done, so it's kind of like a... If you're into Typo and everything, this is the version to get. Then we have the old Anchor Bay of Nosferatu, the Vampire, and Phantom Der Night. This is both Werner Herzog remake 1-2. I know there's a Blu-ray of this, but I wanted to get the old Anchor Bay. The Nun, killer nun flick. I'm into O's, oh, baby. The Oatmeal Man. This movie's, I kind of rave about this one a lot. It's a guy that's living oatmeal. It's like a slasher torture film. It's pretty cool. Oblivion, weird Wild West film. The Oblong Box and Scream Again, classics. Octoman. This also has the Cremators bonus feature to it. Yeah, weird creature feature. Man in rubber suit. Octopus, Sci-Fi Channel, and then we have the sequel, which is Octopus 2, River of Fear. This one's a little more hard to get, but I recommend that one. Part 2 is better than the first movie. Thomas, Office of the Dead, could have been better. Ombus, Alien Invasion. I got this at a convention several years ago. There is a Blu-ray of it. I forgot the name of it. There's a different name for it, but that's the original title. The Omen Collection. This is Omen 1, 2, 3 in the remake. Yes, it's the Blu-ray in my DVDs. It's okay. I just hate this artwork on this cardboard deal, and that it doesn't fit on my Blu-ray shelf, so I keep it over here. It's okay. I don't give a shit. Then you have Omen 4, which is missing out of that stupid collection. I know there's another DVD collection that has all the Omens in one set, so I might look into that and get rid of the Blu-rays. 1 Hour Photo of Robin Williams. It's a pretty sick movie. One Missed Call Trilogy. I got this for like $4, and it's got all the discs in it too, which I was kind of amazed that it has 6 discs all in one casing for dirt ass cheap. So it's got all the special editions in there for the One Missed Call. Okay. Open Graves. It's like a killer board game type movie. Come on. The Orb. I still have to watch this one. I remember Terror for Tom was talking about it. I picked it up, haven't watched it yet. Orca, the Killer Whale. That movie needs more loving. The Orphan, pretty good. Otis, another fun flick. The Outpost, a lot of fun. Now we're going into the P's. Pie. Panic Room with Jodie Foster. Cool home invasion type movie. Throw that down there. Give us a little more room. Paranormal Halloween, done by Wild Eye. Still gotta give that one a watch at some point. Paranorman, it's a fun kid horror flick. Parasite with Drew Barrymore. This is not Drew Barrymore, but Demi Moore. It's the old Anchor Bay, cheesy old Full Moon, but before it was Full Moon with forgot what it was called. But it was still done by Charlie Band and everything. Different type of movie called Parasite about killer eels in an oil rig. This one is called, if you can read it, Pat Laborer. This is the third one. This is an anime horror. This is the third one out of a trilogy. Only problem is the first two are like a political type thing with giant robots. And you have the third one. They fight a monster made out of cancer cells. And the characters that were in the first two are kind of like side characters in this version. But it wasn't bad. It was kind of slow at some points, but it wasn't bad. I found it new for like dirt cheap in an FYE in their anime section. Penny Dreadful, the first season. I still gotta pick up the other ones at some point. Pet Sematary 2. I got Blu-ray. Good old Phantasm from Anchor Bay. Phantasm 2. Phantasm 3, love them. And of course Phantasm 4, which unfortunately these DVDs are out of print, but soon, they're going to get a Blu-ray release, which is awesome. The Phantom from 10,000 Leagues, crazy cheesy. Phantom Racer, another type of killer car flick, like a Sci-Fi Channel one. Phantoms was alright. Ben Affleck was the bomb in it. Phase 4, Killer Ant film. Pieces of Talent. This is a great flick. I had the Blu-ray of it too, but this version is all signed and everything. I got it at a convention first. Pig Hunt, Killer Pig film, was fun. Piggy. Pinata, Survival Island, cheesy. The Piper, I didn't mind this movie. It's pretty cool. Piranha, Roger Corman. Piranha, the made-for-TV remake from the 90s. Piranha 2, The Spawning. And Piranha Double D. If you're wondering where the first one of the remake, it's in the Blu-rays. Drive-In double feature with The Pit and Hellgate. This is the old Anchor Bay. Hey everybody, sorry about that. My phone died in the middle of my recording here, so I had to stop, charge it up, and finish the video. So, right back to where we started. This is the drive-in double feature of The Pit and Hellgate, Old Anchor Bay. Still, this DVD is hard to find, but I'm very happy to own it. I know The Pit just got a Blu-ray release, and Hellgate already has a Blu-ray release from Arrow, and they re-released it again. But again, these DVDs are hard to find. So I'm very happy to have it in my collection. Alright, next we have The Pit and the Pendulum. This is the Full Moon. It's actually not bad of the film. I'll throw it over here for now. We got Pitch Black with Vin Diesel. I like that little creature feature. Plague So Pleasant. Not bad zombie film. Low budget. Plaguers with Steve Railback in it. It's supposed to be like Zemans. They're demons and zombies together in outer space. Actually, it wasn't bad. I found this for $1 at a pawn shop. Well worth it. Steelbook edition of the Grindhouse Planet of Terror. I just love that picture right there. We have Pod. The first season of Poltergeist: The Legacy. Guys, I found this at Ollie's for like $4, so I said, why not? Hopefully they'll have more at least. Pontypool. This is the Blockbuster exclusive version. Same thing, but just has that. Glad to finally have one of these versions in my collection because Blockbuster is no more. The Pool. It's a decent slasher. I like it. The Possession. I never upgraded this. Is the old Anchor Bay. And forgetting that I had it, I found the old Anchor Bay version of the Possession and Gentle Shock double feature. Drive-in. These are the harder ones to find. There are some ones that are easier, but this is a harder one to find. So I have two versions. I have 2 copies of the Possession, but I don't mind. Prank. J-Horror of Premonition, and last for shelf number 9 is Prey. This is I think it's French. This is a killer boar flick. It's actually pretty good about, tensions with families and everything. I think it was a French film. Prey. Decent. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed part 9. Sorry for the little hiccup that I had at the end. I don't feel like recording it again because my throat kills me and everything. So yeah, this is shelf number 9. Alright guys, later. Peace.